What's going on, folks? Canada City Preppers. If you've been following me in my last video, you probably realized that I didn't finish it. We had some technical issues and we just couldn't finish. So that's why we decided to make two videos. The first one, it was about how to make oil lamps with vegetable oil. We did a few. We did a few kinds. And but now I'm going to show you how to make lights and candles with Crisco. I'm going to tell you what you're going to need. You're going to need the Crisco first, and then you're going to need some glass empty containers. I like glass because it's more durable. It doesn't melt. And doesn't it's not flammable like plastic. You're gonna need a flat surface to cut. I rather use these porcelain plates. Also, you're gonna need some matches. The match is gonna be your wick. You can use wick even though it's too thick, but I'm gonna try to show you how it is with it. So I'm going to start and I'm going to grab the Crisco. So now we're going to take the Crisco, and the Crisco is so good to work. It's like clay, it's so easy. You know, I know when I open it like this, it looks like something else, but I mean it's not what you think. So then you're going to grab your knife. This is what I want you to see. I'm going to cut it. I'm going to be making, I forgot to mention, we're going to be making birthday candles. So we're going to cut it, a little piece like this, right? Like a little slice. This thing, I should supposed to put them in the fridge for a couple hours to make it a little harder to work, but it's okay. So we're going to cut a little piece like this, right? You can zoom in, or you can walk in to see it a little bit closer. So now I'm going to cut small slices. That's what I call birthday candles. That's what I had already made one yesterday. So this is how we make the birthday candles. Right? You can make the candle smaller, thicker, thinner. It's up to you, right? I just test this one. This one will last around 1 hour. So this is like 45 minutes, 1 hour, which is really good. You can cut it a little thicker if you want. It's up to you. So you can cut it thicker, and then it will last a little longer, maybe an hour and a half or more. This is a huge birthday candle, right? So if you don't have a wick, or it's too thin to stick the wick in, you can grab a match. If you don't have a match, it's really easy. You take a piece of paper, let's say this, you can use a napkin, you can use a toilet paper, and you just wrap it up and you make a stick out of it, and then when you have it on, you make a stick. You have to narrow the bit a little bit like this, and then you stick it in all the way into the Crisco, and now you have your organic wick. But I mean, match is the best. You put a match into it, just like that. And there you go. Really easy, really simple. I just test one of those. I told you about it. This is like 45 minutes, 1 hour, 35 minutes. This will last 2 hours. Next thing you're gonna need, if you wanna make the big one. This one I made it with a wick, and this is really easy. You have to, you can have this round kind of rope width, or you can have this one This is flat. This is better for me to work out. Even for the, oh, remember, you're not going to be making holes on this thing. This skin is going to work just like that, and you're going to turn it off. Just going to go in and cover it up. So another thing, you're going to need 2 lighters. One to make the fire, and the next one in case this one failed. So now you're going to take your lighter, and then voila. I'm going to be showing you a time lapse of these candles, and we're going to be testing, and I'm going to prove you that this small verde candle will give you 1 hour of light. This one more than 2 hours. This one up to 4 hours. This is with the wick. I forgot to mention it. If you don't have a wick, you can go to my website for sure, and I'm going to put a link below the description. But if you don't have it, that's okay. You can take a shoelace. Shoelace, cut the top because it's always plastic there, and you can use it. So you can use a piece of fabric, a piece of cloth, socks, and all underwear, whatever you want. So what else? Oh, I'm going to show you a little trick that you can use in case of a survival when you don't have no light. I'm going to teach you how to make a quick candle and cook whatever is inside of the tuna can. So now I'm going to teach you a little trick. If you don't have containers, if you don't have vegetable oil, if you don't have Crisco, and you need to make a candle, you need to eat something, you need some light. So you can grab one of those tuna or sardine cans, and I'm going to teach you a little trick. So I don't want you to open it, right? I don't want you to open it. I want you to tap 3 or 4 or 5 holes in it. But you're not going to do it on the top, because if you do it up here, when you try to tap a hole into it, this whole place is going to open and collapse, because it's being made, it's being pre-cut for you to open, right? So I want you to flip that over and do it at the back. So at the back, you're going to have a knife, and you're going to tap, tap, tap. 3 holes, maybe 4 if you want. You can use your survival knife, your Swiss Army. You can use a regular knife, a big knife. So when you make those holes, again, you're going to stick a match in there, into those holes, maybe 3 or 4 holes. So you're going to kill two birds with one stone. So you're going to have light, maybe for a couple hours, because this thing have a lot of oil in there. Also, at the same time, your whole house is going to stink. So I recommend you to do this outdoors and have the whole place ventilated, because I'm telling you, this thing is going to stink a lot, but it's going to give you some light. You're going to have something to eat, because while it's giving you light, it's going to cook the inside. So you're going to have sardines and tuna ready to go. If you don't have matches, you can use a piece of napkins, you can use a piece of cloth. Don't use wheat because it's too big. But anyways, that's the way you can, at least get some light, get some warm food in case of a power outage. If you like this video, subscribe, like, make a comment for the algorithm. I'm in every social media out there. I'm going to put a few links below in my description for you to watch and see the stuff that I have on my website. Support my campaign about the our guns. Check me out there on social media. I'm everywhere. I'm going to put a couple of videos over here. Thank you for your support. Remember, all of those things that we make in here, Crisco, vegetable oil, even oil lamps with kerosene, don't use it indoors, use it outdoors. And if you're using it indoor because you don't have another way, make sure everything's ventilated, because this thing is, you have a lot of smoke inside. So I want you to be safe. Thank you for your support, and see you all there.